na afei yɛahwɛ ɔmo a ɛgyina ɛwɔ Greater Accra region for this particular election. And after vetting of aspirants, no, we names are vetting committee, no, approve or certify so mono betimi ejina. So our chairmanship position na nipa mienu, Divine Otu Agohom and Alfred Boy. First vice chair or unopposed, Joanna Ada Frances. Joanna Ada Frances, eko unopposed. Second vice chair, Nipanum Van P. Ibrahim Tete, Francis Ebo Mensa, Jeffrey Osei, and Eric Nati. Secretary, Nipa Miensa. Uko Sukura, Yefraban Trebi, or Die Lai Paka. Or Die Lai Paka. S.I. Ejina, Honor Incumbent Secretary. Yo Emmanuel Clotte, and Solomon Asante. Assistant Secretary, Nipa Mienu. Baba Seidu and Ben Kweku Asare. Treasurer Nipa Mienu, Rahel Tutu, Francisca Anyoko. Organizer Nipa Miensa, Prince Obin, Romeo Safo, Nathaniel Bosa. Sawoshe Women Organizer Nipa N94. Grace Echampon, Nana Eisen, Edem Atipo, and Atoshi Toto. Toshi Toto. What a name. Toshi Toto. Youth organizer Nipanum 5. Kwame Apenteng. Isaac Asare. Harriet Sewa. Moses Abo. And Gabriel Anandia. Nasara coordinator Nipa Insia. Abdul Amid. Haj Ishak. Mumin chum. Na spelling man. Mumin den abaji. Haj Tikas, Camille Hussein, and a Jeff Kasim. In the pension agent say Nasara coordinator Kunyano or more air. Makacha say for the whole of this week we will be speaking to some of the aspirants and we're a Greater Accra region. In the make say Edem Atipo ono agent for regional women's organizer or studio ha. Kwame Apenteng Mero
on Asempa FM.
Apenteng Mero. On also studio original for youth organizer position. Mameno woni nkomo na afi yento aso Ekosiisen so high Asempa 94.7 FM. Kwame akwa beti sen.
Yenua menua obi.
Bibi aboko.
Ewade adom.
Ugina onan so.
Ebe dey. Ejena so pa.
Edem Atipo. Na etesen
Nyame adom.
Bibi aboko. Waboaboa wo ho de.
We started working last year. Last year March. Now we started.
Oh, okay. Indeed, but who decided to be contested? No? Did you expect say Nipa 4 never contested for this position?
In fact, I was expecting more than 4.
Oh, sir.
Yes. I was expecting more than 4. Yeah.
It is now all prepare. Now prepare. So you're going to face more than 4 people.
Yes.
And as you say, and after vetting, Nipa 4.
Nipa 4. Yeah.
Grace Achampon, Nana Eisen, Edem Atipo, that yourself, and Atoshi Toto. Who name any of them? Do you know them?
Yes. Send you in a party for.
A party for. Incumbent and Kobio.
Only number 1.
Oh, only Grace Achampon.
No?
Oh, okay. Inti, what hold you any position in the party that?
Yeah, me a past immediate woman organizer for Tema West.
Oh, Tema West. Now you men organizer or Tema West. In the one Kobio
on Asempa FM.
And now step here down to prepare for original.
Yes.
Inti, why Edem Atipo? Why didn't there was a party for the 2 Abamount? Now Emo Moon retaining Grace Achampon.
Okay, so I'll start with my vision and my mission.
Okay.
My mission first is to have a very resilient women's wing to help break the 8. And my vision is to have a very resilient wing, women's wing in Greater Accra, to stand the test of time. It's not only when it be a minister cry. At least I've built a very, very formidable and then a force to reckon with wing. I'm in New Accra, a bit to me.
My age,
exactly. And I'm a woman organizer at Tema West, no. Me and Yama Baby.
Okay.
I'm a other constituencies in Greater Accra, or the other Greater Accra,
Constituencies,
constituencies in the even in the coastal and within
Okay,
Accra.
okay.
Inti no, me my woman organizer, nyama we na me ye, no person me bo baku me no amebo. And I me nim say me de toaswa, ye betumi a retaining our seats and lost seats ye be reclaiming. And to
Wo
break the
constituency mu wini.
ye win
Okay. And na when pay hwan?
honorable Carlos.
Oh,
Kingsley
Carlos
Ahenkra.
Ahenkra.
Yes.
Okay. And the nyoma mienu bi also we wo ho na ye den.
Okay, nyama mienu bi a me ye no baako edimu adult education. Now adult education wo behwe a sebio ema dodo na ye to abane ade nyina na atro na ye problem kakra. Inti no me be adult education ye che ma no how to read and write. E mama bebre ba school even in memakra e ba school. Ebi wo honum so a ye nkyira de be ye ni say ye be kire the party na ye free SHS ayaye ye efeni say planting for food and jobs. Misan wo women's wing farm. Misan wo women's wing piggery. Inti sanya ma we nyina ema on board.
Constituency women's wing no na wo farm.
Ye wo farm, ye wo piggery.
Proceeds ne kwahin.
Proceeds ni wo constituency ni oba bi wo hono ma ohia bibi kakra. Won say wo ye woman organizer. Ye be catch us o me ba yare o medjuma say we nyina ye de boa ema no. Enti anu ni ade a misan ye. And the next thing me ye ni say Nasara wing no asa ya na ebu ye ni eguso kakra ba ye women's wing e won Nasara enu so ya dia me holding in a pant a very very strong way to my west and in fact me cry to me Haja Sakina inti no enu no ye church man no we teach them how to maintain their business, how to grow their business. Omo person omo ye business no omo ba obi se person ton ice water. The me ani say ice water I say 500 cedis, 200 cedis. So akudi maslo cube scanning ma. Inti the yani se be pesa sika kakra no. Na me that I mean first scanning show sa. Ni show sa obedu fie na ja ya obi bibia akoba. Inti meto nsuo kakra na me de ama. Obi so obechi bayire, meto bayire na me de ama. Inti sa de we empa ema no Emma yenya a very very strong wing Waterma West. Ma nya ensi Tema West kra me ye for other constituencies me gidi say ye mami akwenya na me ba ebe ye regional woman organizer nyama bebre eye miensa me de ato. Wodi ye ni bebre na akwa bibi.
Okay.
Ti mebo miensa no ba ko ye Cobent COBENT constituency based enterprise. As woman organizer ni other executives no SM kan no bo say de bia na pesika but if you to meet na say near identify business a bit to me a generate sika being it a minister being it nikenike bi edibesi baby ana say efeni say fufu machine bi edibesi baby ai disika ni papa kakra ai be to me they are supporting constituency no e wo Greater Accra eno ni ba kwa meye Cobent and a second one WEH a women empowerment hub. And you here pa. If you're able to empower your women, you empower a generation. And when you're empowering a woman, one, you have to put a lot of things in place. One, communication. You're about Greater Accra, about pa. I stand to be corrected. Our communicating for Greater Accra. Madam Salah. Our former woman organizer, Amasama. I'm saying, who saw your bar, Kadia Kanina. I say, yen. Because yen training yen nim se ye beka no wo de oba bi se beto radio so onim kasa no be se ye training no nti me ba me de money na bebom ne be hwehwe sa en ba no not forgetting the traditional media ye come marketplaces na ye bom modern ne church man because police station executives ni grassroots bebre ton ade o market and utim se na no ate ba yen training ne ye nti sa oba na etumi frɛ no ne ye training nti o ton ni gari ni meko no na oka 11 asem na oka efeni se nyama ya asem eche nipa na o to ade no it will sell a lot. That is under the efeni saying women empowerment hub and ubahu ye mame Aslawusu Lydia Lassa Ayoko Botwe, they are prominent women in the party but I say we are not getting too much of them. We have to get them close, tap their experience. They should mentor us. Into to me mentor us now. Upon say party de what you see first lady about regional office. I'm sure everybody will run and get closer so that we get close, all of them on board, and it will help to break the ice. Apart from last one, skills and training. Constituency woman organizer menya training bia. So the blueprint and what I should do as a woman organizer meaning. Me police station woman organizer and other executive, we all don't know. It is saying ye pim inti a me juma no cheda endimu. Inti nyame ya dom no dia kwanya ni mame as regional woman organizer come Saturday. Dear me yani say I'll have to train every woman. A man you be train you be orientation courses among no so cut down. They will train the police station executives and the police, the grassroots as well. It's almost say Jumano Ebeko easy because everybody knows what he wants to do. As last one, PSF. Me say as regional constituency women organizers and all other wings like youth, like the Nasara and everything. Yeah, should have programs because we don't have the logistics. MP Anya no bema. Intino as regional one organizer, I should have a fund where I should get all this money into the fund. Intino one organizer, I should do a program quarterly. Every quarter, a woman organizer or a Nasara women's wing, or even there, you should have a program that will shake the constituencies. Into where say people will get to know what is happening in the constituencies. And I believe when we do that, a jumana aye easy, and then breaking the eight, not Greater Accra. Women's swing be fun into my frano. And woman say breaking the eight, Enye bibi gidi bia. It's just that obeying the constituency na. So we are going to decentralize everything and then we'll break the eight together. Into misre minegu form. Greater Accra executives. Obeying himself Felicia de Matipo. Ejumanu metumi aye. Maye bi pen me constituency mako 34 ni na ewie 33 because bako wo court mako 33 ni na ewie me the videos ni presentation chere de metumi aye ena de me ba nyame adoma metumi aye nti no ejuma no obi anim se metumi aye me so me na gu form silver and gold have I none sika ni dwite me ni bisa but akodia you bet to me the akoye ni me break ye 18 there inshallah metumi aye dodo iti me srawo nkpanye pe ye dang baby o me panye pe ami asini nyanyemu ni tu no Saturday ba no nye hami nye wo mi keya nye vote hami na matre ile kan kimpe no nye ke hami o Greater Accra wa ma ye chon.
I get you. Some of the things are isi we need to obey, and I would want to believe say currently nyadia AC and koso
Debbie nyadia
and koso. It's not happening.
It's not happening. I mean we don't have ye kasa ye training poor and as even constituency, especially constituency women organizers, most of them lost not because they didn't work but because they didn't have the logistics. About over 20 women organizers lost in Greater Accra. Kumbent. It's not like omuntu mi nye adwuma no but akadia ne we he hina na be so omo nsa hina na be bo omo hina na be mo enidaso ni enidaso eyin abrem me no me to me ye me de ebua mentumi amboa bebre nti no se tumi di akade ni sanyama we na oda obeda say owo fufu machine bia e generate sika ama constituency no nti no se anajo obi friend say ne ba yare a de nya ni se obekosa futu onim ne di sika na aboa nti no ho ahun be hen no onim se obi tu ma obi tu tia obi because eno am friend say me petensi this we nya ama me no kura ni nyame e bia no ni sa tensities no because there's nothing that is generating money for her to help the constituents. It's in Yama when we na training. Some say, what is the blueprint of a woman organizer? And now we are fighting to get food done. But in Uba says, strategic meetings. I say, woman organizer team. She's at the back door.
Or kitchen.
Or kitchen, but there's something she has to do. It's in Onim said, obey you. She has to let other people do it so that she'll be part of the decision making.
Or background here, then?
Me pacho, my master's is entrepreneurship. Okay. Me say ye friend is saying strategic communication with AUCC. Me say what diploma in photography from Japan University. Me say ye juma wo Ghana Airport Company.
Currently,
yeah. I've been in the aviation industry for the 22 years.
22 years.
Yes. In fact, I'm the first female aircraft marshal in Ghana.
Oh, really?
Yes.
First female aircraft marshal
in Ghana.
Marshal, no way then.
Yes.
Oh, you are the first female to do that.
Yeah. And now we have over 15 women doing it.
That's interesting. And you blazed the trail. Will be a quiet man.
So your mommy Greater Accra, I will turn it around.
That's interesting. Wow. And Edema Tipo and I'm she's vying for the regional women's organizer position. Regional youth organizer. Interest Bebrina for obvious reasons. The population dynamics in Ghana no increasingly youthful. And for youth organizer, now my position is very, very, very critical. First position I will vie for in the party.
Pacho Devi.
What hold the position be that?
If you're polling station.
Okay.
And you be hold the constituency. Me, my main kind chair for. Me chair for my brese. We are young BT asempa. No matter yeah pre-position. MPP amanyukumu. So meti anu di insem. Send you beside me will be. Me fiasia or polling station as an executive. And me call constituency. Be a constituency executive for Kankwe North.
Okay, Queen North.
Yes.
Okay.
And sisi an ye pija yemu. I call regional youth
organizer. The constituency now we are doing
constituency youth organizer.
Youth organizer. Okay, Queen. How many terms?
1 term.
1 term.
Yes.
Okay, Queen North should be Isa for saying.
Yes. Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. And see, also Babe regional youth organizer.
Yes.
At the one who be original person or
exactly. Yeah, regional youth wing. No. If we're putting things in perspective, it is not standard and fit for purpose. Purpose, nene say youth wing, no, and when you for any share your constitution, name say a be strategic. Now attract a certain group of people. Okay, you know, more 18 to 25, no, or more different expectations. Or more 25 to 33, there were different expectations. 33 to 40, when you know age bracket you from youth, no. Now, say anymore, you should reflect their hopes and aspirations. And you're very critical. Greater Accra is the capital of Ghana. And the way we carry ourselves within the youth wing, no, will be translated across the whole country. Now, Mijidi say your current youth wing as a stance, no, does not serve that purpose. In terms of its mobilization, opportunities for the youth, grooming and mentoring, advocacy, and the welfare. It doesn't address these needs so that to make it attractive for the teaming youth, no, so Mbabedom MPP.
How would you react to more Rebecca say the youth wing, no, and yet abstract term, a real.
Yeah.
There are human beings making up the youth wing of the party in the region. And I believe, sir, as a constituency youth organizer, now you're part of that youth wing.
Exactly.
And everything you are saying now, no, if I want one kasa huana.
And I was part of this youth wing. Na ekubiano and shesheye da ho. It was structures. Now we ekubian so no I say MPP amanyoko no. Your opposition as strategies should be different. When we're in government, the strategy no so I say down soon. Na our government muna mobilization no any more than creating opportunities and impacting lives. Because then again, there will be time where you would rally your people and call them say yenkoye campaign. At that particular moment, no, they would be asking themselves, how has the party impacted we as individuals? Na ehono in a scene tono kesiye na wo because we share youth population na ye we kwonketu youth groups nim na me ebi ye teacher for ne nurses for ye wo ye nuano mo a omo ye bodwadwa petty traders ye wo skill omo ye skill we adwuma nsa no ndwuma and ye entrepreneurs omo so wo ho. How has the party impacted? Me jidi say aban no the policies bebre and initiatives bebre egu apono so say mebu no enya so mfaso. But the youth wing in itself is not advocating these opportunities so that youth no ebenya so mfaso. These are certain challenges when you come to opportunities and mobilization, they interrelate because when you mobilization when you have not impacted their lives. And as it stands now, no. Okay, no, we're DNM as it stands will be elections and we're all candidates. But as was done before, no, it was not serving the purpose of pulling opportunities to these smaller groups now.
Our party name, and what's that record I would about on board? Youth for Nebeka say, apentinya opportunity to work North or ye say. In the Kessier man will be to me or record then.
Senya okay, you know. Your power, your strategies need different. It's no more of more of opportunities and building, connecting them to the appropriate agencies. Your NEIP or ho, ye wo YE or ho, ye wo Ministry of Trade and Industries. Also, open up for grants for small startups and students loans facilities. These institutions ni na ye adwuma Ghana fo nyina, but we as a party no ye nkrofo ni nya so mfaso a enna omutimi bedi adanse no moma afoforo so be join ni bi. So the work basically at the constituency level no a facilitation. And can say go through the top hierarchy na emu ayedru na de ye hwehwe ne nsatimi aka. At in my own small way, my adwuma party head office for since 2014 with their IT department, because that is actually my background. Now, problems in the say facilitation, nurses posting, there are genuine reasons why they have to change from the location where they are to another location. Ninano, ye jinamu edi enim ema ye ko ererem kohwe. But osha other youth organizers now omunya opportunity to meet in Penyifo bi no omo bre. Enso ye opanyin a oda yenim. Anke ese oboa ne saade ye ne koso. Okan kwe north. Ye training kakra ema ompese omo ye soap making. Any beads making ne sa handicraft no for omo ompese omo ye sa no. Ye wo hawkers enso omo hie kwaku. Enti ye ne savings and loans in kakra bi di nkomo ema omo so beta achire ema omo loans kakra edidi dwa. That are the things we were able to do. But ne kese na gina say ye be facilitate national service, ye be facilitate any akwanya a ewo aban nim nya kire omo be ben no say ukọ NEIP a or startup business now pemoa. That is where you have to face it and get it done. Na me gidi say yetimi kire mebu no be dodo na no motiase initiatives aban de egu a the party will be in a better shape. No more betiasie na obiade ne ho aba bedom yekui.
What would you tell or more around maybe a delegate be sorry busa o say na apente constituency a ufrimu eba no.
Yeah.
UMP lusu elections no. Meaning say as the organizer of the youth, our youth population is on a door so no.
Yeah.
Wa anya wadwuma ye obeka den.
Obi me da say. When you are in power, like I said, strategies need different. Expectations are high. It is a contributory effect and leading to the loss of the constituency. No? But as it stands now, we are trying to unite the base. Me apportion blame. I can say we ma yes, because as it stands now, no, the base is united. I would not want to deepen or put salt in Ubia Krum. But going forward, no, yes, dear frame. Yesua BBF free they are atu yenim it won't happen again because you are building party na bedu we've restructured the base. A new set of polling station executives have taken over, coordinators and constituency executives. Na ye best say ne etwam no ye mani ntwam because ye cast ye call into the nitty-gritties of what led to the loss of Okankwe North na ye san fre yaw ni pain yaw na won krofo mu no asan de aba nti obi me cheche mu kire party for is a party for share ye ka party nsem na ha ya abonten ye ntimi nro ye ntomago e wa abonten nti mesre se e honom ye beka na ofie
but so far wetimi akọ constituencies ni nyina
obi me da se metimi aye emu 31
okay
aka 2 including say 3 including the ewo court no na mienu na aka no nso no mehwe anim se ene di ye nimene ne ochina yi meye makosro na makwa
in Momo case no say electoral college said it happen e national no it enye delegate na na etrama youth organizer na
obi me da say at the regional level no all play all
when they all play all and this is national there no
I selected youth organizers and Tescon and all play all chairman to Nasara including Tescon council of elders and patrons all members all executives members within the region or more national council so the elders or more national council so a part of the electoral college it's a very big electoral college.
It will more share if I saying
between 700 750
ah obetimi anya be saying
I mean adomo you be police surprise you be police surprise we don't want to be complacent but we will pull a surprise
obetimi wini
nyame yɛ adom a yɛbɛwini ɛsɛ tumi ni nyinaa wɔ awurade hɔ
Awurade
nti ɔbɛpɔne kakra de ama
Ɛde ama mo.
yɛ saa nti yɛsrɛ ɔno a sɛ
Yeah.
ɔmfa tumi ni ma yɛ
It will campaign slogan ne yɛden.
ɔsoro bɛkasa
Ɔsoro bɛkasa.
saa
Ei.
ɔsoro
Na
bɛkasa.
mero ne yɛden.
ɛno yɛ me nickname
Wo
a
nickname no.
mehyɛ me fi ase a medi agorɔ ni boy nta abɔnten so no boys ne de too me
Mero.
mero ɛna ɛyɛ kwame mero kwamero
okay.
ɛna ɔmo atwa so tia ayɛ ne mero
Mero.
nti ɛno ara ne yɛde anante aba abɛduru ha yes na me background ne ɛyɛ typically IT person
Oh, yeah, IT
yes
person.
IT and law
Okay.
the first degree is in IT second degree is in law,
Is in law.
and a master's degree in cybersecurity.
Oh, okay.
So I'm basically an IT person but law no boy am yet how to interact with people and also how to organize yourself well within the political framework. No, you appreciate hierarchy and know say youth wing ni entertainment. You have to learn and you have to mentor and be groomed so that in times coming, no, we the
Also
youth
what
can
can
take
take
up
you over.
and work for the party.
One thing I've realized, speaking to, I remember say a call. Where was it? Is it the Pentecost Convention? The time Dr. Baumia a year in a recent speech. No, some of the more TESCON guys nearby. They say, "Who puts our more party, no ideology?"
They don't know.
Some of them don't know, and these are guys from constituency. These are the constituency one more than.
There is a big challenge, and they're not really from constituency. This is the tertiary branch
Yes.
of the school. That's the confederation. TESCONs.
Now that TESCON, so we say now work Highway North.
Yes.
Say university tertiary campus be our constituency.
It's under my jurisdiction.
Yes, and the TESCON
Yes.
yes. still come under.
That is another portion. The party is very deficient. In youth nearby society and within the students' bodies, no, we are not organizing symposiums to tell them about the sacrifices. Obi to say BJ Darocha, Dr. Buzia, Dr. Dankwa, almost sacrifices of my party. They don't even know them. Any ideology, how we want to be, how capitalist we are, and we are shifting to the center a little bit. Ninano. Youth wing na said and then I'm say mpanyifo bi ye adwuma fiti 2012
Yes.
about 2008 about 2012 and ebi muso year 2012 san to aso about 2016 and san ye win power emebu na o sisi ano omo nte party na say nti adwuma na eye den mo omo Bijidi said that is why we need to ignite the spirit of patriotism because ote party na ideology na say now ote your traditions asia from how we've transformed the democracy of Ghana. Look at MPP versus IGP, MPP versus GBC. These have transformed how things are done in this country. And the youth are not told this. They don't know how rich the culture of MPP is. And also, Bibiana ye said maybe ye adwuma bi ma MPP se I'm looking for the immediate reward. But in Penifone year 2008, ebepim 2016 no. If their patience and zeal no and love for the party patriotism no anyone we wouldn't be here at this moment. That is why I say we should reignite the spirit of patriotism. That can only be done when the ideology and the history of the party is properly taught to the youth.
To the youth.
Yes.
Yeah, back to us. So now there is this release from the Office of the Special Prosecutor. I was a mekaime for Etinafi to us. So we say press release the nominee for the position of Chief Executive of Joabi Municipal Assembly charged. The Office of the Special Prosecutor has charged the nominee for the position of Chief Executive of Joabi Municipal Assembly, Alexander Kwabena Safo Kantanka, with 26 counts of corruption in respect of a public election arising out of two public elections conducted in September and November 2021 for the confirmation or otherwise of his nomination. Mr. Safo Kantanka will be arraigned before the High Court, Criminal Division, Kumasi, on Wednesday, 1st June 2022. Signed, Kisia Jebeng, Special Prosecutor, 24th May 2022. And Mobeka said a video be echo viral. Na time confirmation of MMDC's air cosono, Joabi Municipal Assembly. Na I say ebi mo sign your musika koma nominee ni so onye ne sika and ansem bebre ye beji sika ye ntoma basa am ono kra bufu ya na okọ assembly members bi also mo sign for ne sika the special prosecutor took notice and NA after investigations no on my charge Pape with 26 count of corruption in the easy. But much more 1st June 2022 and on modern court, High Court, Criminal Division, Ewo Kumase. That same Municipal Assembly, Makachram was said, there were some exclusives at the mamo. Why it is taking long for a replacement for MMDCE, that constituency, MCE for that constituency, replacement, as we speak, no, Drabe Municipal, Omuni MCE. Why is it delaying? Ochina was exclusives no edemamo. Oma hina kwabna sante eba ye de nyina ebeto mo enim nti mon hya so emfa man. We say good afternoon Obi. Do you know that the number 1 is a number of divinity? Chairman Divine is already ordained from the God of divinity and he is number 1 on the ballot. So I entreat all Greater Accra delegates to vote Chairman Divine to break the 8. I also entreat the godfathers of our noble Osno fraternity to talk behind the scene for the Baumia Alan pair so as to consolidate our support base in order to break the 8. Breaking the 8 is a must and we need all hands on board. Baumia Alan 2024 is the message we advocate. Kwesi Barcelona, Ekosiisen and all the way Abba. We say, good afternoon, Obi. Happy birthday to Mami Efua Bochi Ewusi of Crystal Heights International School and special greetings to Honorable Alexander Kwame Afenyo Makin and Champion Apintin Kwame Mero, Greater Accra Regional Youth Organizer, hopeful Nana Kwame Opasco, Ewo in Sawem, dia brain any. This one says that Obi, tell the lady to go for the chairperson position. I love her courage and the way she answers her questions. I wish her all the best. In the other Matipo, yes, I call for chairperson. And I won't know.
I'm not me organizer.
Oh, organizer.
Yes, and that is what I love to do. Would they make a chairman and make a organizer?
Yeah.
So this is
you know, what's now organizing.
Me organize, me mobilize. Yes.
Edem Atipo.
Yes. Felicia Edem Atipo.
Felicia Edem Atipo.
Atipo.
O campaign slogan ya then.
The change maker.
The change maker.
The change maker.
No, way too much. Way too much. We say, good afternoon, Obi. Edem Atipo is a solid woman, and I have no doubt the delegate will give her the opportunity to serve the Greater Accra Region as women organizer. As for the chairmanship position, Divine Agohom will retain his seat. Nana Ikria Moa Boating and on the way I pray. Good afternoon, Obi. Please, I want to know from my brother Apenteng to give us at least 4 policies he intends to roll out to help break the 8. Thank you. Kwabena Mafo, Ewo Kwashiman Bintu. Kwashiman Bintu. Kwabena Mafo, the way Abba. Enti Apenteng. 4 policies are Obama party near breaking 8. Almost no muntie.
The first policy is on opportunities.
Okay.
Mijidi say abayna yejuma ye pa, and we need to go to the people and tell them.
Okay.
Ohwe edwedifo a yes ye can, we need to impact them, petty traders. So first policy is impacting lives.
Aspirant FM.
Youth wing now stands now no. Niama bebre, maybe what mean to me can one sem waha. But first policy that affects mobilization is to impact lives. You find say ye nuano mo ye budjo. We will try to set up a credit union within the youth wing that will be well financed. As it stands now, no youth wing ni account number mboa ye will be big Accra womb. So we'll set up a small credit union and in our small way give them soft loans to also so people sort of pure water within the youth wing. It is going to be the reason why because we have impacted their lives. That is the first one. The second policy is for our TESCON members. We are going to create opportunities for them in terms of mentorship. Internship there is no clear-cut approach. I meet TESCON for connect you to get work experience. So we are going to initiate that for our TESCON as well. We are going to also train the TESCON members and also tell them about the party and ignite the spirit of patriotism. And maybe now agitation says start here. If we student population, we haven't had our TESCON being so strong to back any government-led initiative. It has never happened. But Tesco no share in history baby a free and in pennyful producer to say honorable Boachas and so on. Nay, very vibrant. It is totally dead. So we are going to revive that. Thirdly, we're going to have a welfare structure. It will be specifically for the youth who get injured during campaigning. We're going to say, a mebun in a billboard, posters, ye a juma kesi during election. But in Siachi Barbe in a walk say, or kono kupra party no, ebe barbe sheno. And also, bibi sa wa, call out, himself all out. Yen yanum bi ako mo krechi, abranom ye youth organizers. Omuja ankwala wechiri. There is no plan for the youth wing to go and look for these children and meet their needs. It is very painful, but a see. Now, me say you set up your fund kakra so to cater for a injury any in case of loss of life. Now, Jobia, the Edebe San Asheno. And a resource in the youth wing. Me a youth organizer for 4 years. Not a single time. We are in power. Young Kofredom see a kwako ye choboy ana bibia, but say Yankee mame 100 Ghana city from the regional youth wing say only mebu no montana se na monye chop kakra bia ebe mo mani age unse youth wing the expectation threshold no enye so wide so expect bibi na nsa anka ni manim ya na bem ye abu enti say so omo to aba mame I will make sure say there is also funding enye bebre kakra bi ebeko youth organizer bia ho if not monthly or quarterly. So that onon so benya bibi e dia organize base no adwuma no kese no polling station for no and a frefre dom no e mo beto abama party no but as it stands now no, the structure does not give them recognition. It's only during elections and kwa any hu see e from you be say create database e be capture polling station youth organizers ni na ya hwe de omo ye ya engage omo na ya hwe ade a omo ye na ya impact ade na omo ye no na asesa party no base because me gidi say your party for no edi year it is a reflection in itself and it is exemplary obi ehu de ekoso wo mabrabom na ye omakono so say omba beta party na chi
better party very well we say Obi okay, the youth wing in the capital has been too dormant for some time now, and we need such a vibrant young man to shake up the base to make it look attractive again. Appointing for Greater Accra Regional Youth Organizer, Augustus La Paz, and he again says, Appointing assisted me to get scholarship some time ago to pursue my MSc, and I think he would be one of the finest youth organizers the party has ever had in the region. That's still from Augustus. This one says that Rashid from Ketekrachi Zongo kindly ask what's the Kwame, okay, that's you, Kwame, if he has a voter's ID card. I don't want to abana.
Say he who alleges must prove. It's young funny prove nemra.
It was your friend Rashid or Ketekrachi.
Ketekrachi so the Accra and
Ketekrachi Zongo. Ketekrachi Zongo. And I don't know we have always a good afternoon, Obi. Mero is our only hope for the youth. Kofi AP Asiedu we the angry youth in Greater Accra region are seriously fed up with old and outmoded fanfare the current youth organizer has turned the youth leadership into. We trust the policies and resolutions of the next Greater Accra youth organizer, Appointing Kwame Mero, a stronger brand to associate with. Kwame Safo, NPP Knee Boy Town, and on the way about we say Obi. Can you ask Appointing these two questions? One, was he in the country during the struggles for 2022 victory? Did he register with the EC and have a voter's ID? If yes, let him show his voter's ID to your camera for us. He was handed over with just one constituency, he lost it. How then is he fit for 34 constituencies? Achina ewo Okaikui North, in the way Aboy Beka Wanu Frantoma from our constituency. And away, but there was open answers be we say, Obi, good afternoon. Please tell my boy in your studio, the incoming workaholic Greater Accra MPP Youth Organizer Kwame Appointing, that we are solidly behind him, and also Prince Obey, the incoming Greater Accra Regional Organizer. We, if we Mr. President, he's in Denmark, and on the way up. This one says that the wind of change favors Josephine Ya Odum as the Western Regional Women's Organizer for the NPP. And also the NPP delegates in the Western region are voting for Josephine Ya Odum. Adriana Bakwe Kwamponsa, Ewo Abeka Republic. Edem Felicia Atipo has issues with her MP and Honorable Carlos isn't supporting her. You should always put your house in order before you try to move out. Obi nso de a ode abreye and no say a friend Bra Samir Nedie and Edem. It's something you have to note and answer. Yes. We say good afternoon, Obi. Greetings to Kwame Apente Mero. He is the astute man for the youth in Greater Accra. He's worked at the party headquarters for many, many years and has got the right channels to help the youth. He's our junior Jesus. Sly Leslie, Ewu Usu, and our Onodiwe Abrain. Kindly greet my brother and sister in your studios for me. Please ask Apentine why he left his constituency of Kaikwe North as youth leader during the 2020 general elections for the constituency to lose Poto. Efia Adepa and Onodiwe Abba. We say Obi. Yenka. Okay, that's on Sir John. It says we'll come there and then have those conversations. But maybe let me give the opportunity. My main started or Atipo allegation abas is here and here. No mind.
Tema West, be by no makache dear Maya or Tema West. Intino Emmy one say this is coming. Me MP. Ya bois and I'm MP losing the seat. Of course, probably I'm me any favorite. But no just have any issues. I went all out, my campaigning, me making sure say you winning power. No, I don't know where these are always coming from. Maybe Musi Umbu and MP so, but the results is what we are looking for.
Now when Pio Lusuni seat.
When Lusuni seat. And I worked so hard. I had 3 policies. Me were 3 strategies in the year campaign. First one was a street hawker. To go say by this time Mijina Kwangu ye traffic. Ye campaign or traffic because a madu do na no mujina traffic no. Masho muja. Iti minya mo kasa we penyi na ye toni na ye win. Second one was a preacher. Adon mini mano ye chi adon. Every electoral area ye bode mutuma MP Carlos so mutuma nanao. The third one was a Jehovah Witness. Yes, Jehovah Witness ye share party colors because obi one party color ngana ni bofu. Nti ebe dress Jehovah Witness ni ahye ye che.
Na me the bag
ye kwa fie ni eremu a we break the ice. Ni breaking ice ni ebo pon ani mouth sanitizer COVID na eba. Any nose masks. Ni show how to
at the time now women's organizer.
Yeah, woman organizer. Ni ye friend say ye ensa, ye show how to use the sanitizer ni preach kakra about COVID just to break the ice. Ye we ya ni the MPP in sema to aso. Nti omo feedback ni adi na me de akoma MP. Nti no ebe me nwanwa say with all this I have done. And the MP knows. Inti minji say where issue. Propaganda is there, baby. So I mean, results in the media minyami seat iti.
And one here. Apentine.
Yes, sir.
Respond to one so issues here.
The first one, I know say
also who abandoned constituency
and you lose and you are very powerful pa. Say Kwame Apentine abandoned constituency me lose and you rather me that say we are very powerful. But Obi me di kan ka say me pese me call into the issues because in penifo any yatna say at Jojo who kwanya I identify issues 1 or 2 and it is to our advantage say you be keeping to our chest. Na yako 2024 near winning your kind queen of me the 2 dwa e na ebi mo akofa mu abana omako they counter what we plan to do. Before 2020 no obi bisa say aden na me I was in this country when we were voting. Na
if you are the panonim no
me no pa.
Okay.
Na me wo krom ha ne to aba no.
Okay.
Me wa ha ne to aba. I was in charge at the party head office, in charge of situation room no. We had a complaint center set up and I was in charge of it. I have every certification to prove that I was there 2020 to manage. But as I dispatch from Greater Accra a call any part of this country call center and I was managing that call center. And I'm part of the team that developed the party's membership IT system. So I have always been there for this party. And maybe school no party ejuma my year till date. And I don't know why Obi Bedouin say I abandoned the constituency to go. But your power no say na me kan your power we create opportunities for our people. Your oppositioner we work hard with the hope say your power you benya BBF frame. Your party nyamenya encha de your ba ye there is a policy to uplift the youth
Ekosiisen
within our
on
party,
Aspirant FM.
educate them so that they can take up leadership. I was fortunate, say, minyasa kwenya nibi, say, kwabruchi kotuwa wedisunya so. And I went to the University of East London to study information security and digital forensics.
What's the idea?
Sir, me wiye ya mantena ho. Me wiye ya mantena. Man, me thesis crown and me bedroom chrome ha. Me bedroom yeah that day I me drew airport and I'm a friend my constituency and I have pictorial evidence. I went straight from the airport to the campaign grounds to do house to house. That is how passionate I am about NPP. And you see, you would have detractors wanting to pull you down because of their personal interest. But in everything, let's look at the party interest first. And whatever the party interest may be, you know, is it resulting into votes? Because at the long run, see, any abay more. Obi, I will not.
Messages are banned as a mummy and interest a woman no doors. Well, messages the doors. If I don't take time, I am sorry. Encore, my mama, the next 1 minute each, and now speak to delegate at ATO. Atipo Edem Felicia, my men shall see in free ho. Who delegate to ATO, but this one says, Obi, tell my law school mate Mero that inshallah God will see him through with her experience and dedication to the party. And also greetings to OKT in Western Region, contestant for the regional secretary, Che Bafo, what's the MCP? Che Bafo MCP. And on the way, Abba. This one says that, okay, good day, Obi. Appentimero is our best bet to break the 8. There's the time for the elite to bring something better to the table. 2024 is an intellectual play and not a motor riding spree. Bra Samer. Motor riding spree. Wow. I think all contestants in the 16 regions must be applauded for having the future of the party at heart. At the end of the contest, all must come together to work in the interest of the big elephant. Kwesi Reynolds, Ewo Agona or Dobin, and on the way, Abreye. Enti, Madam Maminti Obansana, no, Obi kindly wish my good friend Miss Sewa Akoto of the NLA's Human Resources Department a happy birthday. May she live to be 94.7. Good fellow day of fair, and I know the way. Abanti Sewa Akoto or NLA Human Resources Department, happy birthday to you, and live to be 94.7 and beyond. Madam Atipo, ETO.
Yo, I mean, pure, my day in your mekla, negita
Ekosiisen on
came out
Aspirant FM.
Tuesday, Saturday, where I vote. In number 3, Felicia Edem Atipo. Nyebi asi, mono imbanyengo. Ni chumyo nye leka mape, ni nanini mpe, ni nene manye mape, ni wa break 8. Ejeng pa nyepe, nye vote hami. Nyami ya duma, Saturday ya kwa tuwaba, mi sramo, mi koto jegu form. Number 3, Felicia Dematipu for Regional Woman Organizer. Muntu mame.
Okay, mami.
Muntu mame. Na mi twa ejumane so. Ofane Greater Accra bime. Saturday waya fon shikie. Mi panyefai. Greater Accra one tower ni what you need. Wa ni what break 8 it won't funny Felicia Dematipu. Number 3 on the ballot paper. Nye vote hami. Nye iradon.
Nye vote hami. There's a Montwaba mame. No, Felicia Edematipo. Oye brutal.
Oh, yes.
Appenting.
Mini I will be.
Delegate ETO.
Mpanyufo esi ahene a mo Greater Accra mantemu ha. Ene munua Kwame Appenting. Esremo. Se Saturday ebe ye memene da. Ye koto aba eyi mpanyufo amoma bedi ye party nanim. Break the 8 na ye ka no. Echemonsem abato na mo beto no eno na be kire se ye be break 8 na se ye break 8 no. Me sremo se ye youth wing na wo sisia no enyina ne na so. Enyina ne na so emebu no enya ho mfaso. Sa niemani nti ena me sre se mokoto aba mo nkai mu nua Kwame Appenting na mo nto aba na ma me da number 3 wo ballot paper no so anya mi nganye mi kpanye fai ake Saturday ne oba afon shiki ke ha me ni ba hie wo party hie ye regional mi minkpanye fire ke ya for shikie nye kai nye nyami Kwame Apintin nye fun shiki ami ni ma hie you te hie ni wa break it ni wona he se damo ke ha wo hi ni bi ni wo tao ye wo hi ni bi ke opportunities ni sani wona ye government emie woni ni ahyefe no ni wo ya hie ni ke achebo ake ya tuni ke ha party e ka wo mi la ake wa tuni ha party oke mi she aba no atuni ke break it ke MPP. A victory for MPP is a victory for us all. Kukrudu.
Eshi.
And Kwame Apintin Mero and Moten Nkano, aspiring to become youth organizer for the party in the region, and Felicia Edematipo, and so aspire to be women organizer for the NPP in the region. Good fellow there of Unimino. Or say, Obi, I think that in the current situation we find ourselves in as a region, we need a candidate like my brother Apintin to lead the youth. Apintin go for gold. Ain't good fellow day of fair and on the way a praying. Messages the doors, but we'll see a share not yet DC. We wish you well.
Thank you.
In the Yameboa Saturday, it hopefully no. Monday by this time, the best frame will be on.
I said, I'm quiet. NPP, I said, Dinkuni. Not greater credit, Dinkuni. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's a pass. Super. It is a long-term dream. Say, Michiana. Mabao shoes so na nyame adom abemu pa na bigiri say yakoya nim no yebema ye na ye ntiatia wa ha na yabe ye ne amanfo abeche party ne ho nsem
very well. Yes, we da se Kwame Apintin na moten nka no Ekosiisen